Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I am Sandman 99.
and welcome back to Fallout 4 with G9-13.
Yes, and in the last episode, we were spending a little bit of time chasing down custom legendary shotguns by Sandman 99.
Yeah, you made a whole bunch of custom legendary shotguns.
Yep, but we found them all, and except for one, but we can go and get that one. It's kind of, we have to make our way back toward the general direction of Sanctuary Hills so that we can move on to Nuka World.
Yep.
So I guess as part of that journey, we might as well head in this general direction.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see, I've got one of my shotguns ready to go. The one I called Overtime.
Okay, that's the one that slows time on the last round.
Yep. So every second shot that I fire slows time.
Actually,
for a couple of seconds.
you'd said you'd considered installing a mod that was also along the way as well. Did you not?
Yes, I did. We'll get to that in a moment.
All right.
But anyway, so I may make a couple more shotguns yet. I have a couple of ideas for combination legendaries, because that's basically what I've been doing. Yeah, okay. That's basically what I've been doing, is making combination legendaries.
Yep.
And it creates unique items. And I've actually created another very simple legendary weapon, like modded weapon, which I called Test Fire.
Oh?
Which is just a pipe gun with the incendiary legendary attached to it. And I'm thinking about uploading that one to the Nexus just as a test.
Just to see how that would work.
Just to see if it works, because I still don't know if the generic custom item script that is present in the game, which is what I use to make my legendary items, is going to be okay, or whether I actually have to have like a custom script bundled in with the ESP.
I know, and that's why you want me to install my Fallout 4.
Yeah, but it looks like you're not going to get to that anytime soon, because you're a busy man, and so I'm just going to probably go ahead and upload sometime in the next couple of days. I'll just upload the test fire pipe gun, and I will ask people to download it and have a look at it, and then let me know if it works.
Yeah.
Because I really have no other way of knowing, because it'll work fine on my computer.
It works on my machine. That's a classic programmer saying.
But obviously it works on mine because I'm using a script that is actually present. I heard somebody say nothing there now. I'm using a script that is actually present, like in my game, right?
Well, maybe after this recording, I'll finally bite the bullet.
Yes, because we do have quite a large selection of homemade mods here that we could upload to the Nexus to maybe share with others.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of them do contain one or more legendary items.
And you just want to make sure those are working.
And yeah, I don't want to upload a whole bunch of mods that aren't going to work right.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, after this. I know I really drug my feet here, but... And you know what? I'll have a new game to play, too, in my spare time.
Yeah. Well, I may end up uploading the test fire gun at some point anyway. Just because it's kind of...
Got it.
nice to be able to find these custom weapons, right? Because you don't often find a weapon with that incendiary legendary on it. And I know that the vanilla version of that kind of sucks, but I also modified, in my game, I modified the legendary effect for incendiary, so that it actually stacks just like wounding does.
Yeah.
Which, all in all, makes it a much better effect. I think I must have been here before, because that magazine, perk magazine, is gone now.
Probably.
So I'd be willing to bet I've been here before. And no raiders are rushing out to attack me or anything here, so I'm betting that I've been here already. Oh, well, looks like that's reset itself.
A whole bunch of stuff has reset itself, though, so be careful.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you don't really set that stuff off.
No. But just the same, though. And anyway, I don't have to go all the way up to the top. Here we go. This is the last shotgun, and I called it the Crippler.
Nice.
And it just has the limb crippling mod on it. I forget what the exact wording of it is, but it does 50% more limb damage. Just like Wastelander's Friend, that pistol that you can buy from Deb at Bunker Hill. And I did some reading on that particular mod or legendary today. And the general consensus is that it is best to aim for the legs. Like basically this weapon, any weapon with the crippling effect is actually tailor-made for you aiming in VATS.
Yeah.
And the general consensus of like all kinds of forums that I looked at earlier today, because I,
you read up on this stuff.
I tried to read up on this a little bit just so I could thoroughly understand what the effect actually does. And basically, if you aim for the head, well, headshots do more damage than regular shots to other parts of the body anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But if you cripple the head, apparently all that does is it reduces the target's perception and accuracy with their own weapons for a period of time. So it doesn't completely disable them the way that crippling their legs does, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically pretty well everyone in the forums that I looked at all agreed that it's best to use VATS and aim for the enemy's legs when you're using a weapon with the crippling effect.
Yeah, because that way at least you can immobilize the enemy, right?
Yeah, and I would think that, again, that particular legendary would have limited use against enemies that are armed with guns, but against enemies that are melee-type enemies, I could see that being extremely useful.
Yep.
Right? So I guess it just depends. I was looking for some water to drink here because it just came up that I'm thirsty. Here we go. So, again, what I've found in playing this game for, an awful lot, like it's been a while since I've, logged into Steam to check how many, hours I've played this game, but the last time I looked, it was something like 13,000 hours since the game came out.
Yeah.
And what I found is that there are some weapons that are better to be aimed manually, and some weapons that are actually made so that you don't get the most benefit out of them unless you use VATS. So there's no, I guess, hard and fast rule of thumb as far as, to use VATS or not to use VATS goes.
Yeah.
Because it really depends on what weapon you're using. And some weapons lend themselves to, like, the game designers actually, designed the legendary weapons in so that they fit well with VATS, and you get the biggest bang for your buck out of them with VATS, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas others, not so much.
Well, I guess, too, if you're used to aiming for center of mass, then you could just train yourself to aim a little lower on some enemies, too, right?
Yeah, well, it would be a little bit harder to aim, to aim at specific body parts, though.
Well, with the spread of a shotgun, though, you might be able to hit legs.
Yeah, with the spread of a shotgun, you might be able to hit legs as well. But then again, though, I have never seen that particular legendary effect on a shotgun before. It usually, well, anytime I've ever seen it, it usually spawns on a pistol, actually.
Yeah.
Of some sort. Like, I've seen it on 10mm pistols. I've seen it on revolvers, like 44 revolvers before as well. And I'm not sure if I've ever seen it on a pipe weapon or not, but generally speaking, it's a, you know, not a weapon that fires multiple projectiles. Now we need to go this way. But they may have done that on purpose too and made the spawn chances for that very low for shotguns, because I could see that particular effect being kind of broken with shotguns too. Like if you're at point blank range, you know, like as far away as that car kind of thing, and you target an enemy's legs with a shotgun, well, you're probably going to blow his legs out from under him almost immediately, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what's going on here?
Raiders.
Raiders. Shooting it out with somebody.
Provisioner, maybe.
Probably, yep. I just have to make sure I don't accidentally hit my provisioner. Oh, there's raiders all over the place here. Look at these guys.
Problem solved. Yeah, that is a lot faster than reloading. Oh, you sent him flying.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm out of shotguns, so I'm going to have to reload one. There. But anyway, yeah, that's the technique that I used, right? Because I know that shotguns, double-barreled shotguns, only hold 2 shots. So if you have... oh, I guess I could have grabbed this one. But if you have... a shotgun readied in each of those slots, then you can quickly switch shotguns, and then that way it's almost like firing a weapon that has, you know, like an 8-round magazine kind of thing, right? I mean, it's not quite like the fire rate that you can attain with a combat shotgun, but it's still better than having only one and having to reload after every 2 shots.
Yep.
Anyway, we were going... Yeah, actually, you know what? These dead raiders were just right where we were going. We're gonna go and we're gonna shelter in here for the night.
What the hell was that?
Uh-oh.
Neek?
Yeah, here he comes. There, see?
Nice. Now you just got to figure out which shotgun you had been firing.
Yeah, which one I had been firing. It was that one. I'll check the other ones anyway, just to make sure. But anyway, yeah. The only thing is you gotta probably should develop some kind of a technique where you always start with the same one and go either counterclockwise or clockwise kind of thing.
Yeah, well, you'd want to, I guess,
and
start...
that way you don't miss one or forget to use one, right?
Mm-hmm. Start with the one that's most applicable to the situation, or start with the one that's your favorite or something.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to start with overtime because it slows time for a couple of seconds when I fire my second shot.
It gives you a chance to realize that you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Well, it also maybe will give me a little bit more time for when I'm switching weapons and things like that too, right?
Yep.
At least the first time. Because most things you can still, if you're using a shotgun at close range, you can still kill most things with 3 or 4 shots. You know, it's only like the big bad enemies that you can't, right? Anyhow, this place here, we can go in. Yeah, do I have anything to cook here? Maybe I should try that first. Do we have anything to cook? No, we don't have anything to cook, but I still have some poached angler in my inventory.
Oh god. That must be turning green by now.
Oh, well, you can keep fish out at room temperature forever. It won't hurt you.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
I don't even like fish.
Yeah. I only like the kind that I catch in the lake myself.
Yeah, that stuff's not bad.
Right. Yeah, because it's fresh water and it... Okay, so this place is occupied. So we're going to have to get rid of the occupants. I'm thinking.
Oh, look at that.
Fucking pay for that.
That was efficient.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, though. Shotguns still do have a little bit of a spread, right?
Yep.
So basically, I'm going to have pellets hit anything that falls within the circle that those 4 marks make, right?
Yep.
And so yeah, there's always a chance of hitting multiple targets with a single shot. Okay, I think we're good here. So these guys, actually, this would be in a normal game playthrough. I think this would be your first time finding combat rifles, usually. At least it is for me. It's usually, you know, like I'm usually in here at a lower level. And, you know, the first time that I come in here with a relatively low-level character, usually this is the first time that I find a combat rifle.
That's it.
And of course, I've gone somewhat beyond combat rifles now. But, they are still one of my, you know, favorite weapons, right? Because I like their versatility and the fact that they use, you know, one of the most common ammunition types in the game, right?
Yep.
Okay, Slocum's Buzz Bites. It looks like it hurts you to eat one, but it gives you AP and a 1 point of perception for a little while.
Huh.
And I think it's because in the note it says that like you have blazing hot coffee somehow chemically preserved inside these things.
Oh, God.
And apparently the temperature of the coffee is too high and it burns people's mouths. So
Ah.
yeah. Anyway,
Imagine having 10 hit points left and dying to hot coffee.
Yeah, we came in here for a specific reason, and that is that grab those. Neher made a new mod
Okay.
in the last couple of weeks, and it's throwing knives.
Nice.
And I wanted to get rid of the raiders first, just because this has a little bit of an introductory animation when you first pick this up, and I didn't want it to be interrupted by hostiles. And now that I have found one, I can make them at the chemistry bench. When I find a chemistry bench. And so if we have a look at them, this is the throwing type knife. And of course it scales with the big leagues perk, like the melee weapon perk tree. So they do a huge amount of damage, and it looks like the number that you find at when you first find them is variable. So I'm just gonna maybe we'll favorite it over here, and so and basically what he said is that they're mainly intended to be used in first person.
Yep.
He did create third person animations for them as well, but he says that they don't look as good as the first person animations do.
It might be easier to aim in first person as well.
Yes, probably, because you get that nice little crosshair, right?
Yeah.
So it seems to me like that would be pretty good. And one of the things I've discovered too is that like he made these kind of with VATS in mind as well. But what I found is that you'll notice that I have 1 ready to go and 9 in reserve kind of thing. And what I found is that if you try to queue up multiple throws in VATS, there's a huge delay, right? So you're better off. What I found for best performance in VATS is you queue up one and throw it, and then you queue up one and throw it, and one, you know, like you just do one at a time kind of thing, right?
Yeah, you just repeatedly VATS throw one and then...
Yeah, that's right. But anyway, we can crash on a couch in here.
Yeah, you soap a surfer.
Yep. And when we wake up, we'll have ourselves a drink of water, and then we'll be on our way. Maybe we'll pause briefly while we go back outside.
All right. And we're back.
Yes, and we're, as I was saying to RecV5X, we're not in Far Harbor anymore. We're back in the Commonwealth, the land of long load times.
Although that one wasn't very long.
Yes, actually, it wasn't too bad as far as load times go in the Commonwealth.
I think it's mostly just when you're around Diamond City.
Yeah. Yeah, and for some reason, it's always been that way, even in my near vanilla game, like going on 10 years ago or however long it's been since this game came out now.
Yep.
I think it came out in 2015, right?
2015, 2014, 2015, something around there.
Yeah, so it's pretty close. It's like 9 years or so anyway.
Kind of crazy to think about that, though, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to keep in mind that I was still had a job and I was going to work every day, and I still managed to accumulate, you know, by the time that I retired, almost 12,000 hours of playing time in this game, right?
Yep.
So I spent a lot of time playing Fallout 4 when I wasn't doing other things, right? Anyway, we're going to stop in here because there's workbenches and that kind of thing, and we can do some things here. Well, we can grab the caps out of there that I've collected and maybe get rid of some of our excess ammunition that we're not using. Can't remember now. We hung on to that. So we are using fusion cells still.
Yeah, I think you're using them as your sniper weapon, right?
Yeah. Pop off the junk. Some excess grenades and mines and things. Oh yeah, we got a couple of vanilla weapons that we can probably break up too.
You'll always be welcome here.
See if we've got... No, we don't have any other weapons in here, so... I'm going to hang on to that for the time being. I'll show you why later.
Oh?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So now we'll deposit our junk again. And we can go to the chemistry station here now. And there is... a section called Throwing Knife. And you can actually make a melee version of the throwing knife as well.
Okay.
Although it's not that strong a weapon, like the Ben's Sheriff's Department knife that I'm carrying already is much stronger than this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then, of course, you can make one knife at a time, or this one here that makes a batch of them.
Yep.
At least that's what I've found anyway. I'm not sure why there's two...
Probably a batch of 5.
Yeah, this one here I think is a batch of 5, and this one's probably 1, right? And then these are actually throwing knives that you can set up to throw from your grenade slot.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll make a few of those too, just to play around with. And so you can equip them just like you would a grenade, right? And you activate them using the same button, basically, as you would if you were throwing a grenade, except that the trajectory is straight.
Yeah, it's flat.
Yeah, there isn't an arc to the throw, right?
I don't think it'll be easy, but yeah, I think the Commonwealth's got a real shot.
So, oh yeah, right, I was going to work on that other shotgun a little bit, too. While I'm here.
You haven't shot me yet. Thanks.
I don't think I've ever had a settler say that to me before.
Yeah, that was kind of out of the blue.
Yeah.
I
Funny.
mean, I'd assume this settlement is happy.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. We've put the advanced receiver on the crippler. I guess we'll favorite it over here for now.
Yeah, maybe that is something you should take a look at.
Because then I can equip that one, and then I can go through the 4 cycle, right?
Yep.
So there you go. I mean, that's kind of a lot of double-barreled shotguns to carry around, but, you know.
I mean, hey, whatever. You know what? It gives you, well, 5 times 2 gives you a 10-round clip.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what? If you're going to carry around a quad-barrel missile launcher and a bunch of missiles, well, that's heavier than 5 shotguns are. So I don't think we have any pressing things going on here, like settlement attacks or anything like that. We got some outstanding side quests, but those can always wait for later. Like that pipe revolver will probably still be there in Trinity Tower for a while. That's so dumb. You know, someday, if we ever have the time and the desire, we should probably see if we can make a mod to fix that stupid note thing.
Yep.
So that at least you're going after a legendary item of some kind.
And not just some random piece of junk.
Instead of just a random piece of junk like a ordinary pipe revolver, right? I mean, why am I going to go and raid a tower full of super mutants
who are extremely dangerous?
Who are extremely dangerous to get a pipe revolver? And the same thing with the, wow, look at that. With the, you know, like the gunner's notes, right? You know, like, are the gunners seriously going to go and invade a strong raider camp to get a hunting rifle?
No.
You know, like, no. If it was a legendary item, I could see them maybe wanting to do that, though, right? Because legendary items are supposed to be rare and valuable, right?
Yeah, it was one of those half-thought-out things that they did.
Yeah, well, I mean, somebody got the idea that, ooh, this would make a good idea for a side quest trigger or whatever, but they didn't think about the logic behind it, right? You know, I mean, I don't really care about a pipe revolver so much that I'm actually going to risk life and limb going to Trinity Tower just to get that. Now, I guess if you really wanted to be logical about it, right? Oh, the bloatfly's running away.
It was.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit this thing. Because he's too close to aim at anyway.
Yeah, don't you hate that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's something that's kind of flawed too, right? If anything, it should be almost impossible to miss from that close of range when you try to shoot something.
But it's extremely easy to miss.
But it's actually extremely hard to hit anything at that range unless you use VATS. Because VATS doesn't take into account the shortcoming in the camera angle. Like, see, once this bloatfly is that close, or rad roach or whatever,
you can't aim at him.
I can't actually tilt the camera down far enough to actually aim at him, right?
Yep.
Which means that I have to back away, and if the thing I'm trying to shoot is faster than me, then I still can't hit him, right?
Yep.
Okay, what am I doing here? I'm eating something. That's what I'm doing. Okay, well, I guess we can have some more poached angler. We didn't die of food poisoning the last time we ate some, so I guess it must be fine, right? anyway, we'll stop in here for a moment as well. And it looks like we collected a few more items. We got one bottle cap in there, so I would say that probably our extraction equipment has been extracting bottle caps from the workbench first before the other stuff.
Probably.
And of course there's bottle caps all over the ground because like most conveyor systems, this one does seem to have some spillage as well.
Yep.
You know, like a small amount of stuff that travels across the conveyor falls off and ends up underneath it. Just like in real life. Oddly enough. And I can't even get to those caps, not without taking the conveyor apart by the looks of it.
It's not really all that important.
No. Well, look, I wonder how that happened.
Well, you'll have to see, what kind of ammunition were you manufacturing last?
I'm not sure. I think I did set it up to do shotgun shells. See, there's still caps coming off the... We'll wait for that to finish. Oh, there's another little bit of stuff that fell out of the elevator here, too. So, anyway, yes, conveyor systems do require an attendant or two, depending on how big the system is, to run around and clean up spillage underneath, right? So, let's see what we got here. Well, we did not obviously get all the components in here that we need in order to make shotgun shells. I think we were missing lead. So it could be that here comes some... Oh, that's steel. Okay.
Steel and copper.
I think that items containing lead are relatively rare, maybe? Right? Because that's what we're missing in there. We're missing lead. I'm pretty sure we have it designated. Yeah, we have it designated in the component sorter.
Yeah.
It's just that the there hasn't been anything containing lead collected, I guess, by my scavengers. So anyway, we'll come around here and have a look. Well, I guess that it's going to keep on sorting stuff out here for a while, so we'll let that just go ahead and do whatever. So I did eventually recruit Doc Anderson.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is the top tier, like the level 4 clinic.
Yep.
So Doc Anderson actually has a better selection of stuff to buy than your regular, clinic.
Yeah.
Doctor / storekeeper type does, right?
Well, I guess if you ever need more drugs, you know where to go.
Yeah. Well, mostly the important one is antibiotics, and I've got plenty of those right now, so I don't really need to buy any. And I also have the ability to make my own, which kind of helps too.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is, I don't know if I showed this off before, but I installed this mod that I found a while ago. It's been out for a while. That a guy made that fixes up the Drumlin Diner, right? Right now, I think we're going to see if we can turn that off, because we don't need...
Yeah, we'll get YouTube copyright crap.
Well, yeah, we'll turn the radio off for now. I was going to turn the jukebox off just because I had both the radio and the jukebox going at the same time. One thing playing classical music and one thing playing the oldies sounds kind of funny, right?
Yeah, that's true too.
But anyway, as you can see, there's a lot of static decoration type stuff in here now.
Mm-hmm.
And the place is actually fixed up so it actually looks like a shop, right?
Yeah, rather than just like a bombed out shithole.
Yeah, and the guy got rid of that skeleton that was sitting in this booth.
Yeah,
you
I mean,
know?
why would you live in the same building as a dead guy?
Well, why wouldn't you, if you're going to move in here and start up a shop or a store, why wouldn't you at least clean the 200-year-old skeleton out?
Exactly.
Right? Why would you just leave it laying there? And then, of course, the other problem was, where do all these people sleep, right? Now they have a pen with a Brahmin in it and a water pump that you can use. And they actually have some homes, right?
Nice.
Right? All decorated up and everything. You know, most of this stuff is, you can't interact with it. It's static clutter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But
it's still a place that they actually live.
But yeah, like, where do these people sleep? Well, yeah, okay, this is where they sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I could sleep here too. And then, of course, they have all the basic workbenches, right?
Yep.
And this is somebody else's place, right? Where they sleep. And there's a push button here that does some... Oh, yeah, that turns on the lights. Yeah, it's a light switch. They have switched lights.
They actually have a light.
Yeah. And a gardening, and the guy added an extra merchant in as well.
Best scrap in the Commonwealth, right here.
I'll take a look. Sure.
So Rebecca Barnes, she doesn't have as good a selection as what's her name there?
She got some shotgun shells though, if you need them.
I think they're her shotgun shells, actually.
But she doesn't need
But she
them.
does have a few shipments of items, you know, and she does have money so that if you have stuff that you want to sell, well, you know, she has money to buy them with.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, here's another nice spot, and I think that this little trailer over here is her house, right? So you got, you know, cook stove and a bit of static clutter in here, and there's a bed and all that kind of stuff too, right?
Yep.
So there's actually a bed existing for each of the people that are permanently here, which kind of makes sense, right? You know, like, it makes a hell of a lot more sense than just having this building here with, you know, like Buddy there just sitting on his butt on the floor. And, you know, like, where do these people sleep at night when they're not doing their storekeeping thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's much more immersive and logical. It makes sense. And I'm not saying that Bethesda should have made something quite this elaborate maybe for here, but they could have put a little more effort into it, right?
You know, it almost seems like they just chose a randomly generated location, right?
Yeah.
And then just plopped a shop in the middle of it.
See, and up here, well, there's some more quarters here too, right? So actually, when you count them all up, there's 5 people here if you count the drug dealer and his guard there. And there's 5 beds.
Yep.
So, you know, like, there's places for everybody that lives here to sleep. And they even have like a working cooking station here. It looks like you could sleep in that sleeping bag if you wanted to, or sleep in that couch if you wanted to sleep under the stars kind of thing, right? But anyway, it's really nice. I like it a lot.
Indeed.
Yeah, anyway, back onward, because we are going to Nuka World. So we'll head in that general direction. And you know what? I'm going to keep my my frost gun just in case I ever happen to really need it. We'll just favorite that up here. It's not that heavy anyway, right? It's only like 6.5 arbitrary weight units.
Yep.
So it's not like I'm carrying around like an extra missile launcher or something, right?
There you go. You gotta have 4 quad barrel missile launchers on hotkey.
Even I don't know if I can carry that much stuff. Well, those dogs don't seem to have noticed me just yet. Okay, let's try this out. Oh, they seem to be going after those gunners over there. Okay.
Well, you can either use it on the dogs or use it on the gunners.
Yeah.
But the turret wants to kill you and not the dogs.
Ow! Okay, let's try this out now. Hey, leg. Okay, well...
I think you just killed him.
Yeah, I think that the shotgun pretty much one-shots them anyways, right?
Behind you.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see what happens when you shoot this guy in the leg. Okay.
You gotta find a tougher opponent.
Yeah.
Well, you might be a little far away even for that turret there.
Yeah.
I know we extended the range of shotguns some, but...
Okay. Whoops. Let's try this in,
First person.
did I
Might be a
miss?
little bit low.
That might have been a little bit low.
Still might have been a little bit low. There you go.
There. So you can use these in VATS too, right?
These guys are terrible shots, you know that?
Oh, well, he's a raider, though, right? Raiders are terrible shots. He's not a gunner, he's a raider. Because there was probably a group of raiders underneath the bridge here. Where is that guy?
I don't know, but he's firing his shotgun at you like mad, and he ain't hitting shit wherever he is.
Asshole, just give up.
Where are you?
Is he under the bridge?
There he is. Okay. Die, raider scum.
Yeah, headshot.
Yeah. Anyway, it looks a little bit odd in third person, right?
Yeah.
But it does work. And you can recover your throwing knives if you hit what you're aiming at, too. Right?
Nice.
See, so I was able to recover my throwing knives. The ones that I missed up here, I probably won't get back.
Yeah, because I don't think you can pull them out of things, right?
Well, I think if you miss, too, they're just gone, right? But they're easy to make, easy to come by. Yeah, see, I can recover the one that I hit with,
Yep.
right? The other ones, I suspect I was too low,
I think you're right.
and I probably stuck them in the wall. In
Yep.
fact, there they are, both of them, right?
Yep.
And I can't get them back. Like, I can't interact with them.
Ah, well.
So,
Not a big deal.
but anyway, it's kind of fun. I like it. It's well made. It works well.
Ooh, using the grenade one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yep.
See, and you can kind of mix them up too, right?
Yep.
And you can also recover the grenade ones too.
Nice.
If you hit what you're aiming at, right?
Yep, yep.
I mean, that's the requirement. Basically, you have to be able to hit your target with them.
We're hot.
Where's that coming from? Oh, he's from behind me.
How did that happen?
There, I missed with that one.
Yep. Yeah, you probably threw it into the concrete or something.
Yeah, but I'm going to get the other one back at least. Okay, yeah, not going to get that one back that I missed. But anyway, so you can't use the grenade ones in VATS, obviously, because grenades in this game don't work in VATS. But you can use the main throwing knives in VATS, and they work just fine and dandy. But I found, like I said, so long as you queue up one at a time, right? Like if I go here and I go ding, 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 like that.
Yeah. Looked like you took a little bit of damage from that, as if you'd meleeed it.
No, I thought that damage was already there. That was from those guys. See, so I got the one back that I did throw.
Yep.
Although it looks like there's also one that I'm not getting back, maybe.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, so I guess you don't get 100% of them back.
No, I guess it's not 100%, but quite often, right?
Yep. I guess it's kind of like arrows, right, in Skyrim or something.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like if you can know where they went and you can go and find them, you can get them back.
Yep.
Yeah. So that they can be reused. They have pretty considerable range too, right? And it looks like because I've got the explosives perk that gives me the trajectory, it looks like it actually shows me a trajectory too.
Nope. Must have just been off. Maybe high? And maybe to the right? It's still hard to aim these, though, because they don't have a scope or sights or anything, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the key thing.
I want this one's head.
Yep, you hit him. There you go. Oh, look at that. His gun goes twirling up in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, but again, Oh, I missed.
There you go.
There. Okay, well, I got 2 of them back that I hit him with.
Yeah, I think you just threw those other ones high into the right.
Yeah. So you don't need to carry around like a ridiculous number of them or anything, since you can recover ones that you throw, at least some of the time.
Yeah, it looks like one inside of him that in his chest that you didn't recover.
Yeah. But anyway, and if you're playing a melee build, then like I said, the throwing knives, the one in my right hand at least, I'm not sure about the grenade ones, but they do appear to scale with the
Big Leagues perk.
the big leagues perk, right?
Yeah, and so you actually get a worthwhile ranged weapon out of it.
Yeah. And they do a considerable amount of damage too. Oh, it looks like this is as far as I get to go this way.
Yeah, if only you had a jetpack.
Yeah, if only I had a jetpack, but I think I can jump off of here anyway. Because I'm superhuman. And also, because I did a little bit of work on some of the perks in the game too, to improve them a bit. Uh-oh. Hey, yeah. Woo, 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 woo.
First person.
Yeah,
First person stealth attacks.
yeah. Well, that pretty much just made him mad, didn't it?
Yep. Yeah, I think you
Okay.
need to turn around and fight this thing.
Yeah, well, it looks like he can probably run faster than me, right?
Yep, I think it's time.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
It works on Behemoths too. How about that? Ow.
Hey, you need to switch shotguns.
Yeah.
Maybe if you can break his legs.
You know what? I don't think that's going to bother him a great deal.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, the accumulated damage will eventually kill him, right?
Yeah.
Well, he had a lot of stuff on him.
I guess they're pretty resistant to crippling.
Well, they're pretty resistant to everything, really. Recon Advanced 10mm pistol. Oh, I got my throwing knife back.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Okay, well, note to self. Don't throw knives at behemoths.
God. Yeah, you took a little bit of a beating there, too, for that.
Yeah.
Lesson learned.
Well, luckily I'm very durable, right? Boy, this list is starting to get kind of long, too.
Yeah, I guess you'll have to sort through it at some point.
Anyway, I guess it'll cost me a couple of stim packs, but look at how fast stim packs work now. Because I've got all 4 ranks of medic.
Well, it's definitely worth it to have in survival mode.
Yep.
With the way stim packs crawl normally.
Yeah, without any perks at all, they don't work very fast. Well, we can drop off some of this stuff again, since we seem to collect an awful lot of it. Yeah, I think if I had to do that again, I'd probably do that differently.
Yeah, maybe using a shotgun.
Yeah. Wow, this place has nothing because I haven't done anything with it yet. Okay, well, maybe off camera I'll come back here later and scrap this place down.
All right.
And get it going. Oh yeah, right. We need to I'm not even sure what quest to highlight here because we already completed open season, which means basically that we killed all of the raider leaders. Uh-oh. Okay. Targeting your right leg there.
Well, you just haven't had any luck with this. Have you?
Yeah, because I do so much damage with the shotgun that I basically kill everything that I shoot in 2 or 3 shots anyway. There, we'll loot that too. We'll do a little bit of cooking here a little later. Foggy, I can't see where I'm going. There's the gate. Wow, look at all this.
I guess it respawns.
All the new... Yeah, that's why I said a couple of episodes ago, remember? I think there's like a little guy in coveralls that goes around and restocks all the soda machine, vending machines, and replaces all of the stuff in the little red toolboxes, and You know, things like that, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the only explanation. I mean, how is it that you can stop by Bedford Station 85 times in the game and there's always more junk there to loot, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
Yeah, I don't know.
somebody's restocking all of this stuff. They've got to be. Anyway,
Well, I guess the question would be who's employing him.
yeah. Well, that too. What am I going to eat here? Let's eat this. Alright. Now we gotta operate the controls here. Need to operate the controls.
You need to stand at the right angle to operate the controls.
I need to stand at the right angle to operate the controls. Yeah.
Por favor, manténgase alejado. Hello, and on behalf of the Nuka-Cola Corporation, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you aboard the Nuka Express monorail. For your own safety, please remain seated.
It would be really handy to be able to skip this train ride once you've done it once,
Direct your
right?
attention to the right side of the monorail. You can observe Nuka World.
Well, I guess it is what it is, right?
Yep.
Standing at over
Well, in
100 meters
survival,
tall,
you can't fast travel. Like if I could fast travel, I could just fast travel to, you know, a previously unlocked marker on the map here, right?
Yep. Well, it's just like the boat ride from to and from Far Harbor, right?
Yeah, exactly. You got to go through the boat ride every single time, right?
Yep.
The Bradburton Amphitheater.
There you go. Again, gotta record the boat ride like 90 times. Hour and a half of boat ride, an hour and a half of Nuka-Cola train.
Yeah, then it becomes a meme, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, that could make our channel go viral. You never know.
Well, I'm going to leave that one up to you. I'm not prepared to spend the time that it would require to record an hour and a half of this.
At the Galactic Zone, or relive the Wild West at Dry Rock Gulch. Take a tour through the Nuka-Cola bottling plant, or visit Kitty Kingdom and meet the whole Nuka family.
I mean, what do guys like that do? Do they just record it once and then just keep pasting copies of it, one onto the end of another, maybe?
I mean, I suppose you'd have to consider how much labor you want to put into this kind of thing. Right? I think I would do it, like, record it the whole way through, just so that I could be honest with people and be like, yup, I actually did that.
Okay. Well, we can take the elevator down. Hey, you know what we can do while we're here?
Transit Center.
We can see if,
Operators on top. Just like it should be.
wonder what these guys are all doing here.
Guess Gage knew what he was
Oh,
doing.
look, they're skeletons now. See that?
Yep, they actually
that's
did
where
die.
that's where we chained up Mags and Lizzie.
Yep,
Yep.
they actually went kaput.
I'm guessing over here somewhere we should find William's skeleton too, right?
Pack and disciples.
Oh, maybe.
Bunch of
Or
amateurs.
his yeah, Dr. William Black, proctologist, because Lily stuffed his head up his own ass.
That's right, yep.
Yeah, wow.
Sometimes
Well,
you gotta
I'm not
ask
sure what
yourself,
all these operators
how
are
high
doing
were
out
they
here,
really?
but I thought we pretty much removed them as a... we'll have to go in here and check this out and find out what's going on.
Yeah, it could just be respawning faction thing, who knows.
Uh-oh, I'm being chased by a...
A rad rat.
Hey, wonder if you can eat these things. Probably.
Gangs are gone. It's like a weight's been lifted off us. Thanks.
Well,
Holy shit, boss. That was some reckoning you pulled off. Never thought I'd say it, but I sure am glad you ended up at Nuka World. That year we spent under those raiders won't be easy to forget. But I never even dreamed we'd be getting out of this with our freedom. We owe you so much, I don't even know where to begin. Besides saying thanks.
Okay, well, what'll you do now?
I haven't even taken a moment to think about that. Maybe now we can restore this place back to its former glory. A fair trading post with good people. And once word spreads about what you did here, no way any raiders are gonna think about touching this place anytime soon.
Okay, well, let's go into the market here and talk to somebody and see if we can maybe pick up a quest of some sort.
All right.
I'm not even sure, because I've never done the open season thing this early.
Yeah.
You know, like usually I followed along with Porter Gage and went through all the areas in the park and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wiped out the raiders. You know, once.
But now you haven't even done that.
But now I haven't even, you know, been through all these.
Raiders. If this is a dream, don't wake me up.
Found
Okay.
some pretty good stuff while I was out on the road. Interested?
Okay,
I've
you're
got
a
a
shopkeeper.
few minutes to browse.
You're a shopkeeper. Okay, well. Sure, I've only got 151,000 caps, so I might as well sell some of this stuff, right? Hey, look at that. They got different looking Brahmins here. They look like water buffaloes.
Came a long way to see this place.
Okay, who are you? No, you're not somebody I can talk
because
to.
the raiders made me. That's because I really want to make this place better.
Okay.
Okay, well, it's a new day, boss. We
Yep.
all owe you one. Now what can I do for you?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Sure.
Oh, look, he's got the splatter cannon now, right?
The raiders are gone. They're really
Everybody's
gone.
so happy that you killed all the raiders.
Believe it. Anyway, sorry, what did you need, boss?
I'll
Yeah.
take a look. Sure.
Right away, boss.
Okay, well, alright, I'm kind of curious about this whole thing.
Need
Oh,
some
look,
stims? Or
there's
I
a
can
Fens
pass
Sheriff
on myself.
Scout.
Yep.
The Fens Sheriff's Department is making their
Hey
presence
there.
felt
Welcome.
everywhere.
So you dealing with any injuries or
Okay, I
illnesses
guess
today?
this is the doctor. Okay,
Actually, I need some supplies for my next op.
Here's what I've got.
okay. Usual doctor stuff,
Sure.
right?
I'm here to trade,
Yep.
but I'm not letting my guard down for a second.
Looking to chill out or get
Not looking
fired
for
up?
trouble,
Either way,
just
I
some good
got
deals.
What you need.
Oh, there's another one. So it looks like the Fens Sheriff's Department is making their presence known here.
What you need.
So it doesn't look like any of these people are going to talk to me and give me any idea what to do next, so maybe I just started exploring the park on my own.
Yeah, might as well.
Maybe I should head up to the Fizz Top Grill there and see what's going on up there. Because this has completely changed. Like, I've never played Nuka World this way before.
Yeah, with the Fenn Sheriff's Department. So it's completely changed the way the quest works and everything.
Yep, apparently. Oh, and this appears to be a long loading screen, too.
Shall we pause?
We'll pause.
And we're back.
And maybe what we'll do is we'll have a
Really
quick...
gave those raiders hell, boss.
We'll have a quick look in these Raider stronghold type places here and just see what's going on, if anything. Because I'm curious now.
Whether or not there will be any raiders to clear out or anything.
Yeah, I'm really not too sure what I'm going to find in here. I'm assuming though that as factions they've all been defeated, right? Whoa, okay.
Nope,
I guess they are still here and they are still hostile.
Yeah, look at you reload that shotgun when you have 5 other shotguns.
Yeah, you know what?
There you go, 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Walmart shotgun shooting.
Oh, that one I missed me, but then I, there.
Yeah, thankfully those things have a bit of reach with their melee attack, so they don't get as close, huh?
Yeah. There's absolutely nothing in here that offers any kind of cover whatsoever.
Yeah, you just have to be tough enough to tank it out.
A ghoul-rilla? Well... Okay. Well...
Puts down the gorilla.
Well, he was definitely hostile too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So...
Nice.
Oh, look, you can eat him.
I wonder.
Some bushmeat.
Yeah, okay. Wow, okay, they made a chair out of one of them.
Mm.
Maybe we'll drink one of these beverages that we found.
Yo, you're sure collecting a lot.
If I can find one.
N.
Yeah, okay. Nuka-Cola Quantum, Nuka-Cola. Wow, okay. That one doesn't do much. Hmm. Oh, okay. That didn't do much either. Okay, well. Now that made me hungry. Drinking Nuka-Cola makes you hungry. Apparently.
Apparently. I don't know, I can't say drinking pop ever made me hungry. I can't say antibiotics ever made me have to drink a gallon of water.
Yeah. I don't know. They got some funny ideas in here. Oh, you know what I was going to do, but I totally forgot?
What?
I made a little mod just a couple of days ago for Sanctuary Hills, for that cellar in Sanctuary Hills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you know that stupid mattress on top of a bunch of concrete blocks?
Yeah.
That you can't actually sleep in
yeah.
properly because it's not actually a bed?
Yep.
Well, I removed that mattress and the concrete blocks and put a bed in there.
Like
okay. Like an actual bed.
Yep.
So that you can, you know, like sleep in there. You can actually use that little space.
And properly sleep.
And properly sleep. And that way you don't need to worry about, you know, like coming back and finding a bunch of, like a settler sleeping in your bed and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Because they never go in there.
I wonder if that's originally what that area was intended for.
I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, well, anyway, it looks like we got one more area in here. Look at that. Grenades. Got one more area in here to check out. Where's that door? I saw it right here. Nuka Town backstage. I imagine there'll be hostiles in here too, right? More than likely. Or maybe not. I don't know. Well, there's a dog.
And the dog can open doors.
Apparently the dog can open doors. Didn't you know dogs could open doors? Oops, I got caught in mid-reload here. Oh, okay. Cat's not hostile.
Just a friendly cat. See, I told you that Bethesda were cat people.
Yeah.
They all hate the dogs. But they're all perfectly in love with cats.
Yeah. Okay, well, aside from the animals, there doesn't seem to be
a whole lot going on.
Going on down here. A pack mole rat.
Which is apparently not hostile.
Is apparently not hostile.
Nice.
Thought maybe it was Archibald or something. Oh, okay. Hey, you're free.
Yeah?
Okay. Look at that.
I guess that's one way to hold on to shit like that.
Yeah. Funny.
And there you go. They can open doors, but they can't lockpick.
That's right, they can't lockpick because they don't have any bobby pins.
Yes.
Oh, is that actually a living bear? It's not hostile? Okay, sure. I'll go for that.
Open it up and take a look inside.
Yeah, we'll open it up and take a look inside and see if that bear remains non-hostile. How about that? He'll eat the settler, but he won't eat me.
Apparently.
And maybe he's full.
It's a little like the Nature Channel.
A little like the Nature Channel?
Yeah, walk up to the super stupidly dangerous animal and give it a pet.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's just like that grizzly expert that I read about a while ago, a few years ago. I forget now what magazine or whatever I was reading about that in. But he disappeared. And then, eventually, when they were searching for him, they found pieces of him in the, like, bear droppings, right? And they realized it was him because apparently a hand and a wrist was what part of what they found that had a watch on it still that was identifiable as belonging to that guy, right?
Well, so much for that guy.
So yeah, I guess he wasn't as much of a bear expert as he thought.
Well, I imagine there are dangers with any profession.
Yeah. Well, all sorts of little notes and stuff and things in here. And I imagine I could probably come in here and spend lots and lots of happy time looting everything, but maybe not so much right now.
Something to do off camera.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I guess we'll head back out. I guess we've cleaned out the PAX area.
Yeah,
it looks to me like I'm going to have to go in and probably clear out each faction.
Probably.
Because it appears that the way that things were resolved... What kind of animal is that? Open the door. It appears that the way that things were resolved, and it was a while ago, so I can't really remember now.
They basically hold themselves up in the...
Yeah, they didn't all come rushing out into the...
Oh, it's hostile, apparently.
Yeah. Oh well. I'm sure if it attacks them, somebody... It looks to me like it's like a rad stag where it just wants to run away.
Yep.
So it's not really a hostile animal, per se. Although if I had Codsworth with me, boy, he'd be chasing that thing and killing it right now.
You know, companions are over-aggressive like that.
He is hyper-aggressive. I was playing just a side playthrough with him earlier today, and he goes charging out in front of me and goes after things. It's impossible to sneak up on anybody with him, because the first thing he does is basically rush into battle, right?
Charge out in front and then...
and immediately everything in the area knows you're there, right? So I've learned with Codsworth that you just sit back and just let him go.
And then when he gets down, finally?
Yeah, when he gets down finally, well, then you can deal with things, right? Okay, well, that's interesting. Anyway, like I said, I was just kind of wondering if that was Archibald or something, right?
Yeah, because you have a vampire mod installed, and if you become a particular kind of vampire, you hear and see things that aren't there.
Yeah, and Archibald is actually the your imaginary friend, right? Well, there's some dead. There's a operator leader type. Oh, there's Nisha, the former vampire, right? Who was also a leader type. Okay, this guy wasn't the operators. He was whatever those maniacs are that like to cut people up with knives. Okay, well, I seem to be kind of wandering aimlessly here now. I've gone in a complete circle around this place.
Oh. Hi there.
Yeah, see, I've gone in a complete circle around this place, so I must have missed a turn here somewhere.
Difficulty navigating.
Yeah. Right here. Yeah. Okay, there's Mason. Fragmentation Grenade Merv.
Yeah, I suspect you didn't do a lot of looting last time while you were here too, because I think you were kind of over-encumbered.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. There's Shank. Oh, he's got a 44 pistol too, so we can maybe, if we make it to this top mountain, we can demonstrate that. Or maybe there's a workbench in here. Oh, what are you doing for time anyway?
We are 17 minutes past the hour.
Okay, well, maybe we'll continue with this in the next episode then. We'll go in and we'll check out the parlor, and we'll check out the other place, the other raider headquarters. Just to clean up any possible stragglers, and then we'll head up to Fizztop Mountain.
Alrighty.
So, until then...
I'm Rec V5.
And I am Sandman 99.
Have a good one.